Hey Bizzo, back with another video. Like, how bad this game can I really be? Like, for real, for real. I know I suck. Oh. This beginning, like, trips me out, though. Trips me out to the fullest. Because they see it coming and they don't do nothing. Well, they try to, but they ain't. I don't know. Oh, this is actually part 4. I forgot to label it. Part 4. PC. But look what he finna do, bro. Like, he missed the whole dude. You didn't even, like, scrape his arm. You supposed to be one of the best of the best to protect your king. Look, you finna miss. Woo! And now you dead. Y'all waited till he ran up on y'all. He got 2 little switchblades. Even killed the sorcerer. He even killed the sorcerer. Look, you ain't going nowhere. Bring that ass here, boy. And now it's over and done with. And now it's over and done with. All them people and they couldn't protect you. I did put me killing, I'm calling him Octopus because that's what he looked like, on. It's like 17 minutes, but it actually took me way longer to even beat that thing. Like, I'm like, that's just the first monster. They're gonna kick my on a second, third, fourth, fifth monster. Anywho, the game's still good though. I think so. I like the gameplay of it. I think I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm caught up. But anywho, I kind of like the graphics and stuff better on this one than the second one. So that lets me know that the third one is gonna really impress me. Bro, why am I stuck? How am I supposed to get out of this? That's homeboy right though. That's homeboy. I think that's his eye. You gonna look at me? Pickable? No. He said no. He don't wanna look at me. Can I hop up here? Collect your reward for slaying. Alright, but I need to figure out how to get here.
We'd best get to work.
Can you get me like teleport? Why y'all never teleport me out of here? Y'all teleport me when y'all feel like it. Okay, I'm trying to examine the corpse. They don't want to let me examine the corpse. So whatever. Can't go that way. See that? I can't even cross this thing. That's the tail. Bro. Why is this thing blocking me? I know I ain't slipping. He can't even jump. I still don't get that part. Heck, I gotta cross the water? Listen. I don't like to be trapped, bro. This is the way I came in. Maybe I should have got them stuck before I started streaming here. Bro. I can't get up here. Listen, I understand we gotta collect our reward, but how I get out? I knew that. I knew that. Anyway, that thing got me mad, so I had to beat that off stream because it would have took me forever. I ain't want to like be one of the ragers and break the monitor. I ain't want to do none of that. I ain't want to be one. I ain't want to be one of them. So. Alright, here we go. So, basically I gotta prove my innocence. So I gotta prove my innocence because the king trusted me when we was going to get his kids. I ain't gonna tell you what they called them, but y'all seen it. And dude, this basically disguised himself, and then he ended up killing them and cutting his head off and stuff. So after he cut his head off or whatever, he hopped out the window. Big dude, soul dude from the beginning, and they blamed me for it. So you know, everybody always gotta be somebody to blame. So dude slid me the key so I can get out. I broke out of jail. And I'm basically out here trying to prove my innocence. Period. I'm out here trying to prove my innocence. So now I'm in this town, and that was the first boss. Was that um monster? Homeboy need to pay up, so we need all ours. We need all that. Pigs should never be inside of the.
Job done. The Karen's dead.
Good work. You've earned your reward.
Go to Lauren residence in the evening. I just really want to like take the money.
So, what about that bonus?
This early morning, this is not evening. So I wonder if they let me go and meditate by the fire.
No offense, but you're scaring my customers away.
Bro, I'm trying to get some. They want to talk junk to me because I'm a witcher, but yeah, everybody always need my help. Go figure. Go frickin' figure. Let's notice this. Commander Bernard has decided to post a bounty for the examination of these creatures. Brasso, who permanently rids the area of this filth, will receive a generous reward in the hands of Lewis and will be listed in Town Chronicles as a true hero. Feel like it. For I get stuck in these side missions, I don't even know what side and what's true, so. Hello, y'all normally let me meditate, so I ain't gotta do it like that this time. Go over here and try to meditate. This is by evening. It's normally on the first one you have to like create a fire or whatever.
Lads, I was thinking about what, new guy?
Little fat thugs wannabes, I guess. I cut all that pork out they belly. That little fat little pig. So which one is y'all?
Loretta wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Thought it was after dusk. In the evening as in night? Bro.
We should send for Laredo.
Ah.
I think he was faultist himself, parading among his...
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
You
These
want?
cunts, Laredo can protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He succeeded so far.
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballista?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rebel again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Haven't had this good a time in age. I think these drunkards protect people from the square.
Peasants.
Drunkards. Yorveth could take them single.
What exactly? Why I got so many people with me? But yet,
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
like, why is it that y'all always gotta fuck with me? Well, I don't get no help in this.
Yes?
How did you plan to get rid of the guard by the ballista?
I have my ways. But you wanted to do it alone, so go talk to them before.
Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable lake?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of... Soldier! Report to me immediately!
Plowing to the mix and it doesn't get it.
Provided it all.
Come here, lad.
What do you want? Shut it, soldier! Have respect for your superior.
Shh. Wait, we gotta sneak. We gotta sneak. Shh. Shh. We gotta sneak, y'all. Taking all that.
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics, and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of Yorveth. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
Like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, but you're no better.
Your time will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
I'm about to get caught.
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for proof.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on,
Commandant, sir. We caught the Witcher sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
finally.
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. You think they can do anything, those sorceresses? I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, and nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo then. You're telling the truth. Yorvet's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find it.
The Kingslayer. That's who I want. Huge man, pretty hard to mistake.
Was it him?
Yeah, he killed Foltest. Now he's sneaking around these woods.
In that case, we'll get him too. I heard you killed the Kairan. Flotsam is grateful. Let's say that squares the crimes of your friends. They're free to go. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the Elven bandits for years now.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. We barely escaped with our lives the last time we ran into Yorvin.
Damn squirrels draw ever nearer.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorvet sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do?
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourably at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
I see where this is going.
Yorvet's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. Squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorvet remains free, humans, elves, and dwarves will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorvet.
I'm a witcher. I don't work for free.
Of course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously, straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
Though you stir up storms wherever you go, I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Damn. Listen, I'm cool with helping people, whatever, but don't
No passage.
Don't sit here and think like y'all finna like keep me doing this solo.
Entry only on the Commandant's Express orders.
Bro, how I get to out of this bed then? I gotta jump out the window? No, he got each floor guarded, bro. I'm going down.
No passage.
So how I get out this bed? Back out the window?
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
I'd plough into the
Don't you traipse around here.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
Don't you traipse around here. Don't you traipse around.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard. Turned me away at the door, the bastard. We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help
Oh,
us.
I was supposed to do it right then and there.
Throw us into the river.
He told me they're keeping Skoyato prisoners in the barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran Epesnalan, Yorvet's right-hand elf, is among them?
No,
He may know something about the Kingsland.
let's pay him a visit.
I ain't got my hands on controls and he already running. Go to the prison barge, follow Trish.
I tell him, I'm taking your house. Or
Everything in order?
house and your life.
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Lorito's orders,
I already cut a deal with you, but
so get out of my way.
he won't tell you much. He's dying.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
She could heal him
Wakey,
though.
wakey, coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen fractures. I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axie sign to calm him.
Perfect.
Look, Birdie's all wet.
Get ready, Birdie. We'll be there to see you right after our watch.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
It's no use.
You wish, Orson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
That gun? Where am I?
In Flotsam. On the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
How did Lorito's goons catch Yorvith's right-hand elf?
I was betrayed. How else?
You'd be dying in pain if it wasn't for us.
If it wasn't for the Dwarn, I wouldn't be here.
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwarn. He turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met. Where Roses of Remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of Remembrance?
Yes. Some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused. There was a fight, and seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit. Thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorvith. All will be lost. So many dead. So much suffering. All for naught.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
Cause he's a.
Why does the Dwan?
Cause he's a fucking king.
He used us from the start. My hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. I don't know what Letho wants.
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go slow yourself.
Only I can warn Yorvith. Tell me.
We're fighting for much more, Witcher. Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
It wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynblade. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, the real one, free one. Among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before. There is still hope.
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. Well, they'll see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge. And I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorvith.
Yennefer told
Whoa.
me it's Syria.
Geralt, are you alright?
I've been to the Isle of Avalach, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Suri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the wraiths of the hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true,
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
Want me to go with you?
I'd love your company.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
You shut up.
Wakey, wakey, coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now.
I gonna fall asleep if we hear them. That's what I'm talking about. You told me to follow you.
I'm glad you're here.
Better follow me. Oh, okay. Let's get it. No, can't complain about, you know, the adventure. Whoa, where you went? I'm about to run her over. You remember, like, every time you went through a door, it would have a loading screen on the first one. Like, door, loading screen. Door, loading screen. Oh, she slammed the door in my face. No, she didn't. Hold up. I can't go. I ain't got my sword. I ain't got my sword. Oh my gosh. I don't have my sword. I forgot to get it. Oh my gosh, let me go back for it. Oh, I forgot my sword. He said, don't forget your sword. And I still forgot. Dang. Where's home?
I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I walked in the store. Somebody else that looks like you, I'm going to know how to cry or know how to lay hands. But they should say to come back from that.
They said 2 swords. I only got 1. Let me get the club. See if I can. Just pee on the side of the. You know what? We ain't gonna talk about that. I think that was the fire one. Why can't I have my club on my leg?
What's that?
So why can't I? I'm about to drop this book if I can't read it. So I only got 1 item I can use. I can't search him. Oh my gosh, bro. There's so many of them. Can't even see. Why is it so many, bro? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How many more is it, bro? Why can't I spray my stuff? I sell everything. Shucks. See, I knew it. Glad to have help. What the fuck is you doing? Get that fool. I want you, big boy. Shut. All this for some roses?
I think we've arrived. The Cascade, the Menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of
Shut.
Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
Why he took out his sword so slow though?
Cedric told me a beautiful legend about this place.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. Reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said besides. The rose must be here somewhere.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cynwell. Cedric said Cynwell eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions. That's Triss.
Cynwell's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
This one's for you.
Oh, Carol.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt, even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly.
Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be deflooring the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
We'll be ploughing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in bits.
Break off your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
Don't talk to the ladies like that.
Kill them! Hit them!
But I got it after the game. After the phone though. Y'all new, bro. I'm a witcher, she's a sorcerer, and y'all just ordinary people. Y'all just some ordinary people.
Watch out!
Did you really think?
Incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire. We're trapped.
Find the bathhouse exit. Thought I seen something.
Looks like we're stuck. There must be another way out of here. Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face? What's going on in that head of yours, Richard?
You can use a bear.
Nothing. Sorry. We need to find another way out.
Are you alright, Geralt?
Yeah, I'm fine. We should look for that exit. Any Scoia'tael scouts in the area heard the sounds of the fighting. They won't miss that hole we dropped through either.
And here I thought I was the cautious one.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Wait, Geralt. I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
You get it?
Why can't she just teleport
You're
us?
about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorvith's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt, deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
Triss.
Let me finish. I can only say this once. If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
I can't know what the future holds. I don't know what else is hidden in my mind. But whatever it is, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. I'd have to be an utter fool and complete ingrate to let you go.
That's kind. Thank you. Does that mean we're leaving the regicides to Roach and tending to our own matters?
I think so, and I think you're right. I don't owe anyone anything.
I'm glad you've noticed that.
But that doesn't mean I'm willing to sit around doing nothing. You need time anyway, and in that time I'll catch the Kingslayer.
Geralt, please be careful.
I'll go see Zoltan, and together we'll go find Yorvith. With a little luck, I'll capture the Kingslayer, and then we can go back to living our own lives.
Good. Will you talk
It's like
to
a
Roach?
romantic love
Think
story.
about it.
I gotta talk to him behind. How we finna get out? We still stuck in here. Ha. I'll be right back.
A witch's blade.
Yeah.
He comes here to think.
I don't give
Brain
a
increases
dog's
damage dealt by spell.
for leisure. Can we go?
That produces
Do you need
electric
to plunder
charge.
some rocks?
Eldon and Simon. A beautiful thing. It's turned into a shallow yard.
I know. Humans are scoundrels and pricks, you know? Dwarf!
Cairnshay, we're not looking for a fight.
Hear that, Hervin? A few words of Elder, and he thinks he can go.
This is elven land, Dwan, upon which your kind dies.
Show me what you got. I'm gonna try to be
There's no need
neutral.
to fight. We'll leave your land in peace.
Unbelievable! Spits in your face and claims it's raining.
Shut up, Zaga. Speak, Dwan. Whose are those corpses?
They tried to take the statue. We persuaded them otherwise.
You could have said they attacked you.
Or that it was a drunken brawl.
But a Dwan killing other Dwan to protect elven statues.
I don't want to kill a little baby Dora.
I'm glad you asked me alone. That was edifying.
Hey, I was honest.
You know why Eldon and Simon resisted all and stayed together?
Girl, get out my way.
Because they're statues. Just statues.
This way we came up here. We'll go down this way. Hey, that's what I get from being honest. Oh, I'm not going back down there. Yeah, she hauled ass on me, didn't she? She could have been showing me how to get down here. She straight left me. But dang, truthfulness get you nowhere. That nigga was honest. Bro, I'm gone. I don't have time to sit here and fight y'all. I'm glad I caught that one. Ooh. I'm going the wrong way, ain't it? Guess so. But I think the game was gonna do something freaky, so I had to like get out of it. Yeah, you going back in now. Oh, that's the way I got to go. So which way she went around in a circle? I don't know how I be like overlooking these folks. Alright, gotta talk to homeboy. I think the brothel was. I thought the brothel was upstairs.
What's going on, Geralt?
Narita wants the Scoia'tael gone for good. He didn't say anything specific, but in his mind's eye, he saw them on the prison barge already.
The Ovets are smart at bigger fish than their commandant.
Dorito's got something going with Sheila, so I'd take him seriously if I were you.
You never know. Maybe the sorceress hunts more than monsters.
You'll get a chance to show your mettle. If we're to capture Foltest's murderer, we'll have to clash with the Scoia'tael.
I sent the boys out into the woods. Tough going, 2 days. My scouts got ambushed and barely escaped.
It's no picnic hunting elves in the forest. Tell me something I don't know.
My people saw the Kingslayer again. He knows we're here, but he's not even trying to escape. Seems he's waiting for something.
I think it's our move. A little town deep in the forest, terrorized by Scoia'tael. You should be in your element, Roach.
Flotsam isn't just any old town, Geralt. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, and Edir. The largest kingdoms in the north. Know what they all have in common?
The Pontar Valley, a strip of land they've been battling over for generations.
Exactly. And here's Flotsam, on the border between Temeria and Edir, with Kedwin lying in wait just the other side of the marshes.
At the very edge of the Pontar Valley.
Stuck in the middle like a candle up the arse.
The north's most important trade routes meet here. Every caravan has to come through Flotsam, and anyone who wants to place their cargo on a boat on this section of the river has to bear Loredo in mind.
They say Henselt of Kedwin has gathered an army and is heading for Vergen. The Pontar Valley will be on fire soon, while we, Geralt, are sitting in Flotsam, the gateway to the valley.
I'd like to believe it's pure coincidence and the killer just followed the squirrels here.
Naive to say the least, Richie.
I questioned Kieran, Yorvith's second-in-command.
Where is the bastard?
I get the feeling he's dead. Just landed on the Isle of Avalon. I've been to that island, Vernon. I remembered something while talking to Kieran. I was there with Yennefer. She gave her life to save mine.
Did you remember the crossing? How you got there?
With Suri's help.
Interesting.
What I find interesting is how a master spook like you has no idea what happened to me over those 5 years. 5 years, Roach.
Something don't seem right.
Time to topple a monarchy twice.
First off, my responsibilities do not include the surveillance of dead witches. Second,
spit it out.
Spit it.
Unconfirmed rumors. I've never taken action based on them.
I need something. Scraps even. So you need to tell me everything you know. Even things you think might sound ridiculous.
3 years back, Fen got a missing persons case. Someone was abducting young people aged 10 to 20. Now the case went cold because no one agreed to testify. Except for one woman. Considered insane because she insisted the Wild Hunt had made off with her son. And she claimed she'd learned of this from an old man who was pursuing the cavalcade. He resembled a skeleton, and white hair, 2 swords on his back.
The Wild Hunt is a riddle that will restore my memory, if I can just solve it.
As I see it, you're more likely to learn about the hunt from the insane. Not a reasonable man out there can teach you a thing. You might visit that asylum in the woods, or what's left of it.
A few days from now, I plan to leave, get back on the path, back to my Witcher's work. That'll mean the end of our mission.
Care to tell me what prompted this decision?
Triss. She knows how to restore my memory.
Why not drop everything and leave now?
Triss needs time to prepare the spells.
You're giving up. No other name for it, you're just giving up. What of the Kingslayer? Many still believe you're him.
I don't think I care anymore. Those whose opinions I value, well, they know the truth.
Uh-huh. You see someone kick a dog and you're incapable of letting it go. And you want to release that fiend who we've succeeded in cornering, who's thrashing to get out of the cage we've put up around him.
I want nothing of the sort. I'm not leaving for a few more days. In that time, I'll catch Letho for you. That's the
small dude.
name, incidentally. I know how to get him.
How?
You're not going to like this, but it'll involve working with the Scoia'tael.
Is your mind completely plowed at this point? Did Triss put this nonsense in your head?
Listen to me. You'll get your Kingslayer soon. I'll give you him or his head. After which you'll clear me of all charges and let me go my way.
What else? Perhaps you'd like me to embrace Yorvith in gratitude as well.
Yorvith's not my problem. I'm no elf hunter. I've never been one, and I don't intend to become one.
That part.
Enough. You've made your decision, I can see that. So be it. But I think we all know who's being the prick here.
You, man, guy? What you mean? So we're gonna do, we finna talk to Zoltan. Like, they, like, come on now, bro. You don't even go with me on missions or nothing. Like, I don't get you. You mad, but I gotta do all the work. How you mad and I gotta do all the work? What? He got to be in here with his little short self. He might be like downstairs or something. So I got levels to this. That's the best little whorehouse in Texas. Oh, here you go.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even.
Another time, Zoltan. Any news?
Triss has sniffed something out. Apparently, there are prisoners on the barge in the port. Squirrels, no less.
How are you killing time in this hellhole?
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Tanzaville. Requires precision, but it's wealthy.
Jewelry?
Not quite. The sorceress is building a magical contraption. Spends her days staring at it. A regular magpie eyeing a cobbler. But I don't think she's getting anywhere with it. Got so enraged one time she dashed a vase against the wall. Some temperament, those sorceresses. I'm telling you.
I spoke to the Commandant. The future hardly looks bright for the non-humans in Flotsam.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. One small provocation by Yorvith and he'll attack us.
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night, talking to himself, the batty bastard. He mentioned a new order and a world for humans only. He laughed and shouted curses at the prison barge. The scum is up to something. Yorvith must sense it. He's doing everything not to provoke Laredo, but his Scoia'tael might have a different opinion and less restraint.
Is there a good swordsmith or blacksmith here?
There's a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. The tools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance swords with runes and add ornamentation to armor. Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new brothel. You can also look in on some merchants. I don't think Laredo's robbed them of everything yet.
I just did.
Zoltan, I need to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
I heard you know the local Scoia'tael.
You heard? Meaning some goat's arse and a helmet hollowed it out in the market square.
I need some way to get to this Yorvith.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Scoia'tael. And Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
He knows where the Kingslayer is.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right. No reason to sit on our arses. Come on. You can tell me everything on the way.
Whoa.
Lead on.
Game save.